Hey guys, welcome back to Board Game Arena Wingspan. There is a hummingbird in the tray that may be of interest to us. The grebe is great. Harrier will be good. The J. Question becomes, maybe we don't keep the Harrier. What's our first goal? Birds in the forest. I think we're going to grab that hummingbird. Well, I think we're going to play the grebe. Card draw. If we get the hummingbird, we'll play the hummingbird in the forest. And then the J. If not, we'll just play the J. Then we got to start thinking about something for our grasslands. Let's see here, viticulturalist or historian. Is that Anna's hummingbird? No. We do like viticulturalist, but we don't have a single one yet. We have the grebe though. There's lots of good birds out there that eat cherries. Not so many that are named after a person. I think we're going to go with viticulturalist. So we will get rid of those two. We'll do this too, just in case. I think that'll be fine. No, we're gonna do that. Just in case our opponent grabs a card and a raven pops up. And we're gonna do that just in case a Franklin's gull pops up, but if not, we'll spin that fish on the grebe. That sounds good. Grebe is good. Draw one card. Or draw two cards. Keep one. Very powerful early game. I think we're gonna lay some eggs. My opponent has some interesting choices there. That's a good card. Predator. It's worth it. I think so. Yeah. I think so. Let's get a bunch of cards to start. I think we're also going to grab that, was that Longspur? Oh, there is a bird that eats cherries. So that might mean we're going to put our hummingbird in the grasslands. Barred owl, that'll probably be discarded. So let's get rid of barred owl. We got enough forest options here. We like the J better. We want more food. Food is definitely more valuable than points. That kingbird is also a bird we want. So we're going to grab him since he does meet our bonus card. And then we've got some choices to make. Opponent is snagging the cherry. So let's grab him. After we do a couple card draws, it's always better to do card draw first, just in case you get something even better. We're not going to discard this time. We got enough cards. It's a good bomb. That'll be good to hold on to. Look, man, what are we going to get rid of? Do you like me a red tail? We're going to hold it. Well, man, choices. I think we're going to get rid of the gamble, the long spur. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Now the question becomes, let's play We play the J. I think we do play the J. And then see what we get. Comes a double play from my opponent into the forest. Not too shabby, but no extra food generation. So if you think about it, early game, do you want something that gives you points or something that gives you cards? And almost always you're going to want something that gives you, something that gives you food. And I would say definitely you want something that gives you food, especially early game, because that food can be used to play birds. So instead of 1 point, maybe you're playing like our J here, which is 3 points, plus it adds to your engine. All these subs, oh gosh, there's a Toei. Yeah. All subsequent turns throughout that the game, you're going to be getting whatever its brown power is. So it's just so much better than a single point, or even something that generates single points. You want that food to keep on building out your engine. We're going to grab that Towie. We're going way too much card draw for round one, but what can you do? We like that card draw. Goldfinch ain't bad. If you need a lot, we're gonna get rid of the snipe, I think. We do need birds in the wetlands at some point. We also need bowl nests, or ground nests. Everything's a bowl nest on this channel. We also need ground nests, so I guess the goldfinch has got to go. All right. Oh, look at that. That's a nice little card to get, but we'll survive without it. We're obviously not going to, well, I guess if we get food we like, but really I'd want to, well, I could play the kingbird next. But I think we could put that guy in the wetlands. So I think that's where he's going to go. We've got enough card draw in the wetlands. We can lay the kingbird down there. But we also have tons of cards, so we don't really need to worry about building out our wetlands yet. So maybe we put him in the grasslands. Okay, well, let's see here. I guess we start building towards, we also have that hummingbird. See if we get ourselves that grain. We do. Got lots of good stuff, tons of options. So we should probably play something in our forest to tie up the end of round goal. And I think we are going to put down, well, that flycatcher really needs to go down at some point. Kingbird we don't have the right food for. I guess the question becomes, do we put the Towie in the forest? And the answer is just no. We're not going to do that. But we could. I think we're going to put the hummingbird in there. Be really nice. Well, I don't think so. Towie hummingbird is too strong in the grasslands. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to pivot to the grasslands. We don't have a ton that eat grain, is the only problem. So maybe the Towie is not going to be that great, but luckily we do have viticulturalist. And this will help with the round 2 end goal at least. Choices, choices, choices. When we moved into our apartment complex, we had a lot of spotted towhees around. Don't see them very often anymore, so I guess they have migrated somewhere else. But once things warm up, hopefully they'll come back because they are really pretty. I do enjoy seeing those towhees. Sandhill crane. I could have used that with my towhee. What's up? We've got we got good cards there. I feel like if we chase that bonus card with the sapsucker and the flycatcher, we're going to be hindering our build out of our grasslands. But we'll see. Maybe we grab it anyways. Let's put down our little guy there. Start pumping out eggs in our grassland. I think we got that one on lock, but you never know. 2 food in the grasslands, and the grebe for card generation is quite good. I'll let my opponent go first. See if we get a reroll. Just don't want to give it to my opponent. Either way, we're happy. If they take a grain, we still want the grub. If they take the grub, we get a reroll and we can see what we can nab. Ultimately, I think we do just want a grub though. So hey, there you go. And I will put the king bird into the grasslands. Maybe after a reroll of the dice there. If we get a cherry, then we can play the flycatcher in the forest. Oh, there goes our sapsucker. So we should play that kingbird because it should net us a grub at some point. He doesn't quite have the food for it unless he overpays. Choices. Do we play it? What's he got in the... Yeah, let's play that kingbird. Still a bit lacking in his grasslands. He has doubled our score, but I'm not worried. Man, he's continuing to build out his forest. He thought about it. I think he must have rodentologists or the one where the predator. I'll go first, thank you. Not a lot there. I'll take the grub. So as he builds out his forest, I do not feel bad about dishing out food because it kind of stunts his engine. Wrote down a bunch of cards in the forest and then never makes use of their powers and their abilities, and their grasslands, wetlands are lacking because of it. Uh, Helps me out a lot. So I think we put down that snipe actually. We could put down the kingfisher, overpay, and then roll the dice. Let's put down the snipe for the next end of round goal. We've got this current end of round goal locked up pretty tight. Helps us with 2 end of round goals. My opponent currently only has 1 ground nest. Got the reroll, got a cherry, so that's great. But now we have no grub there. So I think I'm going to grab cards. Well, choices, choices, choices. I think we just lay more eggs and grab a cherry. What do we need? We need eggs in the grasslands. I'll grab that cherry. Opponent still has nothing in the grasslands we need to worry about for the end of round goal. Still down by 11. The red-headed woodpecker in the tray you might think is nice, but we already have 2 food generators in our grassland, so I'm not going to worry about it. This guy will be our 3rd bird that eats cherries. So we're just needing 1 more, and we've got epic card draw that should help us get it. Don't think it'll be too much of a tragedy that we missed that that woodpecker. Excellent. Oh, we got that grub we needed for our flycatcher. Is that not beautiful? So now we want to be on the lookout for ground nests, as long as they're semi-useful. Star nests, of course, would be better, and something that eats a cherry. We are closing that gap. Let's see. Nothing too exciting there. Feel like I want to deny that eagle. So let's grab. Yeah, no cherry eaters, no ground nests. Opponent has not much in the wetlands. If he wants to grab that merganser, there's a cherry bird for us. That is a great one. That'll give us tons of food draw at least. There's an equally excellent one. Okay, now things are just getting ridiculous. Definitely do not need to discard. Let's skip this one. I think we grab 1 off the top, and we deny that eagle. The only ground nest we got was the mallard. Well, yeah, mallard is not worth our time. Yeah, the mallard's the one that's got to go. You never know, maybe we'll get that golden eagle down in our forest. I mean, in our grasslands. All right, let's grab that cherry if it remains. My opponent has plenty of food, so I suspect it will, but then hope for a second on the reroll. Well, that plan just went out the door. But we've got plenty of food. So so we need to wind up with both a grub and a grain in the feeder. Let's see if we can pull it off. We could grab a fish for our stork, but we're not going to worry about it yet. So we'll grab a rat. And then we got what we need. Okay, we got plenty of food. I think I'm guessing we're not going to get down that finch. I mean, that catbird. Don't think it's, well, let's see. Thank you. Why don't we grab these two? Let's just get one more round of food here. See where we end up. Now we should, I'm not even going to do the math. I'm just going to assume we have enough food for a whole bunch of stuff to go down. Play that. I think we're going to play the finch. Probably still don't want that catbird. It's too much food. We have zero cherries. Put down our finch. Spend two of these guys, I think. Plenty more where that came from. And I think we're going to put down our golden eagle. And then just start cranking it out. See what else we get the food for. Probably want to prioritize, well, no more ground nests. How many ground nests does my opponent currently have? Still just one. So we have a pretty good engine here. If we get down that red tail, it'll be even better. My opponent is hungry for wetland birds. We might not need to roll the dice on the wood stork. 4-point play. If we get a bad bonus card, probably not worth it. I think we're just going to try to get that red tail down and hope that that is enough. We'll get rid of 2 grubs, I suppose. And then we still do have enough for the red tail. We'll have to count up our egg spaces. 2. We got 23 spaces. We're going to be cranking out 5 at a time. So this will give us an additional 4. Do we just do this and then egg spam? There's no pink power, so it's going to prevent my engine, it looks like. What's my opponent been up to? Not much. Yep, this is it. This is the play. It's just a matter of getting all them points. 5 turns of 5 eggs. I think we got it. Plus the tuck, plus 2 predators. Pretty darn good predators at that. So yeah, time for some serious point generation. Thank you, viticulturalists. You never steer us wrong. I think I maxed that thing out the vast majority of the time. Down to 3-point differential. My opponent has an okay grassland. If he's got a bunch of grain stacked up, but he does not. He's got 0. That's an interesting play. All right. Let's just spread these guys out. We are not going to gamble on our wood stork. Red tail nails it. Golden eagle also nails it. We'll get rid of this guy so there's no other possibility for a ground nest for my opponent. No need for more food. We'll get that grain so that we can turn it into an egg. We'll also get rid of that bubble link. Oh, you were spared, Goose. But not the warbler. My opponent also only has a single bonus card, so the fact that we're getting 7 off of ours leaves me quite happy. Let's see here if they have rodentologists. They're only going to get 6. I think we're doing good. Same for predator birds. Opponent is eyeballing that raven, thinking, should I get the raven? The answer, my friend, is no. It's a little late for that one. My opponent is running his grasslands. We have the superior grasslands. So life is good. Still with just 1 ground nest, so is it eggs in ground nests or birds with ground nests? It is birds with ground nests. Do we only have 1 as well? Oh, nope, we got 2. The victory is ours. Excellent. A shame. Yet another game. Few birds in the forest, a few birds in the wetlands, and then building out of grasslands for big points. Does get a little repetitive after a while, but that's the way the game is played. How's my egg space doing? Did I fill up? Looks like I will have three spots left. So, as per usual, my math. Oh no, that was the end. Where's my opponents? Oh, the crane. Oh, and the sparrow. Never do math on camera. 96. Early pivot to the grasslands will do that for you. The earlier you get that grassland churning, the better. Plus a nice viticulturalist. There we go. 96 to 82. Easy for breezy. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll catch you on the next one.